Hey everyone, Logan Stout here. Welcome to this week's Stout Advice. Trent out of Wisconsin sends us the word nourishment. Folks, nourishment, that's a loaded topic, okay? Ultimately, we've got 5 pillars: mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and emotionally. And we have to be nourished in all 5 of those, right? So mental nourishment, reading the right books, making sure you're feeding the mind the right things, and refraining from filling your mind the wrong things, okay? Mental nourishment. Physical nourishment. A lot of y'all know I own a health and wellness company. Obviously, we need the right nutrition. When we're feeding our bodies the right thing, life just works better. We feel better. We're in better shape. We sleep better at night. We're not as stressed. We have lower anxiety levels. Physical nourishment. So you got mental nourishment, reading the right books. Physical nourishment, that goes unsaid. Spiritual nourishment. You know, being fed the Word of God, making sure that you're in tune with what's going on there, and reminding yourselves of the truths of the world, right, versus the opinions of the world, the truths of the world. So mental, physical, spiritual, financial nourishment. Financial nourishment. Right now, obviously, we've got a lot of folks in debt. Financial nourishment, it's very important to your overall well-being, making sure you're getting the finances that you need. And then last one is emotional nourishment. And what's interesting is a lot of these all coincide with each other. When we're lacking in nourishment in one of those 5 things, emotionally we're drained, right? We're not able to give back emotionally. Maybe you're not able to show your spouse the love language that they want emotionally, which obviously can create turmoil in the household. And so what's critically important is that we analyze all 5 of these nourishment levels in our lives: mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and emotionally. Because if one of those get off track, we get a wobbly table. Okay, a wobbly table. We need all those pegs, if you will, holding that table up. So nourishment's critical. Action item number 1. Write down mental, spiritual, physical, financial, and emotional. Write down those 5 words. And then put a list of what you're doing on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, to make sure that you're feeding those key 5 elements so that your life just works better. Action item number 2. Evaluate your life and where one of these, the nourishment, the tank's empty. You're running on empty, you've been running on empty for a while. And what does the outcome lead to? What kind of outcome do you have in one of those 5 pillars where you're not being nourished properly? I know for me, I'm a go, 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 go guy. So I can get impatient and fly off the handle. Okay, it's a weakness of mine. I'm working on it, right? So I've got to check that. I got to make sure I'm loving my wife, right? And making sure that she's getting the love language that she wants, okay? You get the point. Physically, getting my workouts in, eating right. Spiritually, getting to the Word of God every morning. I mean, you get the point. I'm not going to belabor it, but it's important that you analyze your nourishment levels on all 5 of those components. 2 of them is not enough. 3 of them is not enough. 4 of them is not enough. All 5 of them. Analyze them and make sure you're getting nourished, okay? Thanks for joining us this week on Stout Advice.